Well, hello. Thank you for joining me here on the Creative Yarnaholic YouTube channel. My name is Rachel, and I am going to talk about all of my knitting, and today I don't have any crochet items, but mostly knitting. And I will go over my FOs, my whips, and any plans that I may have. Okay, so bear with me here. I recently found out that my dad is watching my YouTube channel. So hi, Poppy. I am actually going to insert one of my favorite pictures of him. I'll insert it here. In it, back up a little bit. I come from a large family, and yes, my parents are still married, and yes, we are all from the same parents. There are 9 children. I have 5 brothers and 3 sisters. And I will actually put a picture of us in there so you can see all of us. Crazy times. This picture, this is my favorite. It was a daddy-daughter dance. And it was the only time that I was with my dad. It was just me and him. So it was kind of special. It was fun, just the 2 of us. In this picture, we're laughing because obviously my dad was taller than me because I was young. I think I was 12, 10, I don't remember. And the photographer had asked us to, actually he said, I need you to slouch down a little bit. So we both slouched down at the same time, and my dad, he actually whispered in my ear, I think he was talking to me. And we both started laughing, and that's when the photographer had actually snapped the picture. It was perfect. I had a great time with my dad. I usually do. Back to my family. So this is the picture of me and my siblings. There's quite a few. Yeah. So anyway, on with the knitting. That's what you came here for. I just wanted to say hi to my dad. So I have one finished object, and this is actually a test knit that I did. And this is called the Polka Dot Tee. As you can see, the polka dots. This is out of, I love this cotton. Sorry for the nasally. I love this cotton from Hobby Lobby and Aqua. And I love, I was actually going to go with I knit the large. I was going to go with the extra large. And I'm glad I didn't, because I actually do enjoy this fit. Let's see if you can, without seeing my pajamas. It goes all the way down to past my hips, where that's where I'm usually more comfortable with. Since you can't see too much of it, the bottom of the hem, the neck, and the hem on the sleeves, they're all actually garter stitched, but it actually looks kind of like it's almost an I-cord effect, because it kind of bubbles out because of it being the garter next to the knit. And I really like that, because I didn't know if I wanted to do a lot of that I-cord, where this was just garter back and forth. Yes, I had to do some pearls, but I'm okay with that. I think it turned out really well. I was going to make the sleeves a little bit longer, thinking I'd be more comfortable that way, but I didn't, because this is more of a summer top. Since it's cotton, I could wear it the end of spring, all of summer, and the beginning of fall. Since I live in Tennessee, we have some warmer weather from what some of you may be used to. And because of that, I'm happy that it was the cotton, maybe a little bit thicker than what I probably wanted. I cannot pronounce the name of the designer, so I'll have everything linked below, but I'll try and remember to put her name down here somewhere so you can actually see it on the screen. So on with my whips, my works in progress. As you can see, I have Lou wearing the Evergreen Path Shawl, and this is by Alice Dunn, and she is, oh my goodness, Birch Tree Knitting. So Alice, she did a great job. This is in collaboration with Wool and Women Fiber. Andrea and Sami are twins. Sami has Trinkets and Andrea dyes the yarn. Andrea is getting married in October, and she is actually having these matching shawls for everybody that's in the wedding. So I'm knitting one for, I think, her mother, and one for her to-be mother-in-law or her aunt. I can't remember which one. There are 2 kits. They're actually going to be having a knit-along. So you can actually order the kit. There's 2 different kits. I'll put a picture of the other colorway because I only have this colorway here. And I will actually see, the name of the yarns are Pine and Promise is the top. And Marry Me in the Mountains is this color here. So it's the multicolor one. And then you have Autumn's Kiss, which is the basket weave here. And then the very bottom, and I hope you can see that, this dark green here is Evergreen. I've actually already started the second one, and I want to say I'm probably about a third of the way done. I'm actually going to be starting the basket weave section, so it's, because it gets bigger and bigger as you go along, then that's why I'm saying a third. So once I finish the basket weave, it'll be over halfway done. So this is how far I've gotten on it. I have here some of Sami's trinkets. You have a lollipop and a gumdrop. I thought those were really cute, and they stand out against this so that I could see where those actually are. And then I actually, I can't find the other one. I lost it somewhere. But I have these stitch stoppers that I absolutely love. It's a little peacock. The other one is in a bluish color, and it popped off, and now I gotta go looking for it. It's under my desk somewhere, hopefully. And I got those at SSK last year. SSK is in Tennessee, and it is held by the Knitting Girls. And SSK stands for Super Summer Knitalong, and they have it every summer. I can't remember what year they're in, but I've been to the last 2 and hoping to go again this year. I am actually, this basket here is from Wool and Women Fiber, and the yarn actually fits in here really good. Because there's 4 colors of each, I was able to actually fit all 8 yarns in here, which is amazing. And I was able to have my knitting on top, which was great. I have my next whip. I'm happy to report that I finally got all of the 24 colors into the first part of these blankets. The blankets are, the design is, it's a Sweet Shop blanket. The designer is Laura Penrose. I'm sure you've heard or seen all of them, but I finally got, see, this one is Wool and Women Fiber, and I'm sorry, the bag is actually by Wool and Women Fiber, and this came in their 2023 Advent. And I wanted to use the Fox Progress Keeper. This is by Sami's Little Trinkets. And I have, so this was color 21, this is 22, 23, and 24. And as you can see, it's a good size just for this. And I only used just under 5 grams for each triangle from the mini Advent. And because of that, I can actually do 4 of the same color, so I can actually make a bigger blanket. This is in fingering weight, so it's going to be a light blanket, but it's going to be a little bit larger, which is nice because then it's nice to cuddle up in and you don't get too hot and you're still able to stay a little warm. I like mine lighter because of my age and all the girly stuff that comes along with it. I'm actually going to need something a little bit lighter, and you'll see my husband's that I'm making him. And so this one here, I'm trying to do a little bit more on it every time so that I can have these blankets actually completed before winter. I have two. This one was by the Wool and Women Fiber Advent, and that Advent I did purchase. And what did I? Oh, hold on one second. I have a little bit of a mess going on because I did some spring cleaning, and you'll see why in a bit. So here I told you that I didn't have any crochet, but I'm going to show you in a little bit of why I actually have some crochet, but they're a while past. So this is the project bag that came in Charming You. Maureen from Charming You, she actually sent me the Advent so I could post my progress online for her. This right here was the bag. It was around the world in 25 days, and it has all these different locations. I can't remember if all of the locations are actually listed on here or not, but it was a really pretty bag. And here is the progress that I did with hers. I actually finished all 24 days with this one as well. This stitch marker I actually got from the Advent the year before. As I was saying, this was day 21, this was day 22, this was day 23, and this was day 24. And if you want to see what locations each of these are for, go ahead and head back over to my my videos for when I open these to reveal each of the colors. You can see what each of the names of them are. This is the same size as the other one. My mother is wanting one of them, but she has not told me which one she wants. Maybe she's waiting to see what they look like at the end. I don't know. Mom, you let me know. I am using, for the other color, for the main color, I am using this one here, which is the Cascade Heritage in color Almond. Oh, nuts. And I got these at the Yarn Patch, which is in Crossville, Tennessee. Sorry for my dog's noise. Hopefully he will lay down soon so that noise will stop. And there he goes. Good boy, Drake. Okay, so that is the progress on both of those. Now the other one that I was that I've been knitting is, and thanks to Needles at the Ready, I've been watching the Crazy Sock Lady. She's been making hers. This is the Jelly Roll blanket, and I saw his and I thought he's making his pretty quickly. She knits fast, so that's why I wasn't thinking of hers, and I thought, oh, that'd be good, something good to do the scrappy blanket and so forth. I actually started his with something else and I wasn't happy with it. I wasn't enjoying it, I should say. It was a great pattern and everything, but I wasn't enjoying it as much. And this one is actually more addictive than I thought it was going to be. And because I'm using fingering weight and I'm holding it double, then it actually is going by very quickly. And as you can see, all of them are different lengths. I like that, so I can use a lot of the scrappy yarn that I have. I am using if I can read it, 3.25 millimeter on these. On the other blankets, I'm actually using the 3.25 millimeter as well, which I like, which makes it a little crazy because all my needles are used for these. So it's a good thing I'm using 2 and 2, and then I have one for one of them, and then I can use one of the other ones when I'm not working on another blanket. Anyway, this one is the Jelly Roll blanket by Kate Jones from the Bakery Bears, and my husband is 6'1", so this blanket is quite large, tall, tall. So right now I have already finished 4 strips, and I'm almost finished with my 5th one, so I'm very happy about that. And actually I will show you these. These stitch stoppers actually came in Charming You's Advent, and they're just so cute. They're little airplanes. I know it's upside down. There, that one's right side up. So it looks like a little cartoon airplane, so it was really cute. So this is where I was the last time that I showed you, and this was on 4. I was almost done with the 4th strip, and as you can see, it wasn't really too far in or too far to go for, I guess it was about 1/3 of the way to where I finished the 4th, and now I have actually surpassed that. So here I am here. So I only have this much more to go for the 5th row, and now I will show you, because of how long it is, I'm not going to be able to show it to you all in one shot. So I'm going to show you scrolling it so you can see all the different colors in it. As you can see, I broke up some of them because I did not want the longer ones. I liked the smaller rectangles. I did one, which is this one here, and in a whole 20-gram mini. I didn't like how long it was, but I did like it against all these small ones, which actually made it okie dokie. So I guess on this side I'll probably end up doing the same thing. But here's some more colors. So you'll see repeats of colors in here. And there it is. So it is 6'1". This is about 72 inches long. And then the Progress Keeper that I have on here, that's Sami's little Trinkets. It's a little polar bear. And I am planning actually on, sorry, I have to sneeze. Okay, so I'm planning on doing 15 strips. I think that the 5 strips, I'll hold it up against me so you can see, it covers majority of me. So it's going to cover majority of him. And you can't just, you know, curl up in that small of a width of a blanket. So I figured if I did 5 more on each side, that it would give him enough room to where he can be more comfortable in it. He has long arms, obviously. And I think that would be more comfortable for him. A lot of these yarns, I may or may not be able to tell you what they are from, what colors they are or anything. A lot of them are scraps. I actually started out with this, you'll see back in the videos from my Vlogmas Advents. I won an Advent, and it was like a 12-day Advent, and that's what I started his with. Again, they're all fingering weight, and they're held double. I am enjoying that pattern. And yes, I know it's a big goal, but I am planning on having all 3 of those blankets completed before winter. And so far the progress that I've made on his is great. I want his to be completed first, so that's why I'm showing more attention on his, paying more attention on his than I am on the other 2. If not, I would have actually had the other 2 already done. So the colors that I'm holding are in this bag here, and this is actually from Wool and Women Fiber. This happened to be one of their chicken coop themes that they had, and it worked out great of having all of these little balls of yarn, which I found some more as I was spring cleaning. I also have this container here, this vase, that I have some more in, and I can actually use these as well. But I found some old ones. And for the smaller ones, I found as I was spring cleaning, this bag here that I'm using is actually the first Advent that I got from Charming You. I really love this bag. It was great. But what I did find in it was, this is Stitch in Time pattern from Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears. And I found these. This one was from an Advent from Daisy Stitch Co. And there's 9 squares here. These are mitered squares. And this one here I hadn't quite completed. And then I also did a swap, an advent swap with Lauren from Granite State Yarns. And some of these are actually her colors. I'm pretty sure because I remember this color here knitting with it. And I guess I should hold it up so you can actually see it, right? So it was fun to actually be in that yarn swap. I enjoyed it. I was able to meet Lauren. I was able to meet other people in this yarn swap, and so as you can see, I actually used the try-on cord. I put it on here so I could finish this off because I needed the needles for something else at the time. And I'll have to look at my notes because I believe it was a 2.25 millimeter that I was using for this, but I don't quite remember. So I'll have to go back and look at my notes to see what it is. So all the smaller scraps, I will be using to complete these. So anything over, left over from my husband's blankets, I'm going to go ahead and use those for it. Good thing I was spring cleaning so I could actually find this. That is all of my whips. My plans are for the summer. I want to attend the the SSK Super Summers Knitalong that the Knitting Girls hold. They have like workshops and so forth, so it's kind of like a retreat. And they also have what they call a marketplace. So anybody can attend the marketplace. It just costs $5 to get in because they have to rent that area in order for the vendors to set up. Let's see. I am mailing out my package to my swap partner for the yarn swap that we're doing. We're supposed to have them out by, I think, the 21st of May so that we can participate in the summer sock camp by the Crazy Sock Lady. The yarn swap that we're doing is actually, it is called Fiber Friends Sock Swap, I think, or yarn swap. I'll put it down below. Let me look it up for you. They've already gotten all of the participants, so you can participate next year if you'd like. Pearls and Polish is Rachel. It is called Fiber Friends Sock Swap. The Knotted Knitter. Her name is Amy. So they're teaming up together. I actually watched Slip Slip Sis, and that's how I found out about Pearls and Polish. And because of watching Pearls and Polish, I actually I found out about the Knotted Knitter. So it was kind of a domino effect. So the funny part about my yarn swap partner is that she's from she's in Arizona, and I'm from Arizona. She's actually in the southern Arizona, where I was more in the Phoenix area, so it's not quite the middle part, but I guess it's more middle than where she is. But I was happy to send that to her. I put something in a little Ziploc bag that might melt because of how hot it's been over there lately. I hope it doesn't, but we'll find out. I knit and crochet the samples for Wool and Women Fiber. And as you can see, my little stash right here, this is what I get from them for completing these projects for them. So I have they have all the samples, and in their subscription boxes, they actually have project bags or notion pouches or things to that nature. They have some of these candles, if you can see some of their candles, and you can see me unboxing some of them when I get them. They have wool wash. They have, you probably can't see that. They also have the lanolin bars, and you can put that on your hands. So it's actually a lot like the Tuft one, but bigger. And they come in a different scents. So they have a theme every month, and you can do a monthly subscription. You can do a 3-month subscription, or I think more, but I don't quite remember. You can check them out and look to see, excuse me, what may be good for you, affordable for you. Oh, and Sami's Tiny Trinkets comes in with it as well. But they have lots of goodies and surprises. So back to my spring cleaning part. I was thinking of actually opening up my Etsy shop that I had a while back. I never really did anything with it, so I know it's still there and available for me. So I thought, because of the spring cleaning, before the world shut down, I was doing some craft fairs, and I was selling some of my products there. But the world shut down, and we ended up moving about 20 minutes east of where we were, right outside of Nashville. And so with that, I haven't done any craft fairs lately. And so I thought, well, maybe I'll just open up my Etsy shop and sell some of these items. I will show you. They are mostly crocheted. So here's one, which is this cute little hat. And it's got the little dilly boppers on them here for make it look nice. And I thought this was fun. I sold 2 of them, and I still have this one left. So this one I have, which almost matches my shirt. Look at there. Okay, so then I also have some hats and some beanies. Actually, I did quite a few. So I did, these are in acrylic yarns, but these are the different colors. So if you had some boys or men in your life that you needed some beanies for, they're a great fit. They stretch really well. I guess I could show you. They stretch pretty good. And you can just throw them in the washer and dryer, which is actually kind of nice, especially, no offense, but for boys, they may wear it until it's almost falling apart. This one here is knit, and I had some yarn from, I don't remember what it was from, but I was not into the dyed yarn yet, so this is still acrylic. But I really liked the, they could go hunting with the hat because it would blend in with everything, so the camo look. And then I have a hat, a beanie, with a pom-pom on it. And this one, you could actually, if you wanted to, you could take the beanie off or the pom-pom off, and you could actually put your ponytail through the top. And if you didn't want to, you can actually just leave it on there. But I thought that was kind of cute. I don't remember the pattern on this one. And I don't remember, oh, this one actually is by, this I think is Ross from Smells Like Yarn. I believe that's his pattern. This one, I don't remember the pattern. I want to say it was from Yarn and Chai, but I don't remember if that's Rebecca's pattern or not. And then I have this last one. This one is definitely crocheted. I think I was just messing around with it and got, put this one together. So it might be a little big. I don't know. So if you know anybody who has a larger head, then you could actually do that. If not, then I may just scrap it and make something else out of it. I do have, let's see. I crocheted some washcloths. I still have them in a set, so they would actually be sold in a set. excuse me, I guess I can actually show you one of them. They're all the same design. So you could do it as a dishcloth or you could do it as a washcloth, either way. And how did I have it folded? Like that. And then I just used the light colors. So you have the light blue with the dark blue trim. You have the dark blue with the purple. And then you have the purple with the light blue, so that you have all the colors there. I also made these baskets. This one here is a square basket. This I do know was from Yarn and Chai, that this is her design. And she has them in the square, and they're nesting baskets, but I only have one left. And then she also has round ones, and I actually made this into an Easter basket. So if you want the Easter eggs to go with it, I have the Easter eggs to go with it, the little plastic ones that come apart. But as you can see, it actually goes all the way in, so you can't see what's in the lining, which makes it nice. You'd actually have to really fiddle with it in order to get it out. I have a couple more in the same little Easter baskets. So this one here is actually with the fuzzy, not fuzzy, it's like a thick, the thick soft, I want to say chiffon. I don't remember the type, but it's, I think it's Yarn Inspirations yarn, but it's really soft. But I like the orange and the yellow. It just reminded me of the Easter, and so I made it into Easter baskets. And then I have another one in that same yarn, and this one is more, it ended up, I think because of the way that it was in the box, made it look more ovalish. It could be worn like a little purse. Then I may have even more things. Oh, I do. I have a market bag, and this was crocheted. No, this was not. Yes, it was. This is crocheted, and this is actually Yarn and Chai's design. I could tell because of the different styles, or the same style that she has on here. Rebecca from Yarn and Chai, she has tons of crochet patterns, but it was a good size. So if you went to like an outdoor market or something like that, that'd be a perfect bag for it. This design here is Yarn and Chai, and I absolutely love this. So if I don't sell it, I would not be disappointed. But I loved this stocking. It has the buttons on it. It has, it's the little see-through lacy type ribbon. So that could actually hang from your mantle. And the different designs that she has in here, she's just really talented on. I just love her designs when I was crocheting more. But I really liked it. It was a good size. You could do any color you wanted. I just really liked this color with it. It just reminded me more of like a not authentic, antique-ish looking stocking. So I just thought it was really cute. I'm sure I do have more items in there, but that is all that I have dug out so far, and I didn't want to take up a lot of your time. So I will keep you posted on my Etsy shop and getting some of those things on there and sold, because I really would like to get them out of my house. And what I don't sell, I can always donate, which is just fine by me. You can find me, which I should have said at the very beginning. You can find me on Instagram at creative_yarnaholic. You can find me on TikTok as Creative Yarnaholic. You can find me on Facebook as Creative Yarnaholic. However, I'm not on there very much. I just have everything from my Instagram go over to that I post or do stories over to Facebook. So those that don't have Instagram, they can also see it. And then I am on Ravelry as Rachel O'Connor. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it, and happy crafting.